Hello. I hope you can hear me. Damn, I need to work on the transition there from that funky music to but it just stopped. I need a bit of a fade. Hi, fancy meeting you here in this little place. How you going, everybody? Let's just remember all of this is my own opinion. For those who do not know, I have received. It's tradition. I'm really. Oh, hello, Ray. Oh, that's great. I'm a little bit early. I was going to be streaming at 7, but I have to do it a little bit earlier today. So, yeah, I know there comes a time in every anti-MLM creator's life where they may be receiving a real or fake cease and desist. Fake cease and desist, Erin Bees has that wonderful title of the fake one. I got a real one. Now, it's not called a cease and desist in Australia. It's called a concern notice. Isn't that just... Isn't it so funny? A concern notice. All right. I hope everybody can hear me. Hang on, check my audio. Yeah, I think by all accounts you can hear me. Yes, so our friend from Enagic, Kylie X. Stevenson, who I am going to name because she's a public figure. It's on her Facebook that she's a public figure. So, yeah, she has, through her solicitor, she said that I have defamed her because I've claimed that she is a scammer and that her business is a scam. I know, outrageous, right? Anyway, I know that she has enough money to take me to court. Oh, she absolutely does, because she's taking part in a scam that rewards her handsomely. So she's got the money to do it, even if she thinks that she might not win. But you see, I think that could be really good to get the real, big word out. If she's going to take me to court for defamation, then everybody will be interested in it. Let's tell everybody about your business, Kylie, if you want to take it to court. Yeah? I don't mind. Well, if we have to do a GoFundMe, it is what it is, you know? August? Done and done. I've already done that. And, you know, she does present herself as a public figure, so it is what it is. And also, I think the big thing that's really weird to me, I have 1,200 subscribers. Love you all. Nearly 13. I've been doing well with the numbers in the last couple of weeks. That's not a big reach. And also, my demographic, I don't have many Australian viewers. I have mostly American and quite a few, like, others in the European area, um, and my Enagic videos don't do very well, because I think I don't know, like, I think they're a little bit, like, no offense, but, Kylie is not she's not like your Kelsey Ray, you know, like your Courtney Shortney, where there is that little bit of you know, you love to hate them, but it's you can still have an enjoyable time, like, criticizing. I do the Enagic videos because I want people to know, because I see how they set I see how they set the sale up and the opportunity. I've said she makes income claims because I have screenshots of her making income claims. I've said that Enagic is a scam because I see the income disclosure statement that the company themselves put out, which confirms that only 1% of the people in the company make enough to live and do full time. So, you know, like, everything I've said, uh, and you know, it's like, I don't have to, like, I'm not going to say, like, I can say I don't like her. I don't like what she does. I think that she's not a very good person. That's just an opinion. Yeah. Uh, Everybody who is in her life thinks she's great. I What I say is not going to change that. You know, people. It's like, you know, like, it's believable, and they don't believe me because they're indoctrinated with, you know, the love bombing that they do. Yeah, so interesting times. We'll see how we go. I The thing is, there's an article coming out, and this is why she got tipped off of in the group. So her organization, the team, the Rural Freedom Movement, I was in there. I've been booted, and so was the journalist. So the journalist who's doing the article, he was in the group for a while. He got booted immediately because he contacted her about for a comment. Here, I'm gonna do this story. Um, would you like to make a comment on what we're going to talk about? And so she got tipped off that he was in there. And then I think she was aware of me last year because she liked one of my TikToks thinking it was positive for her, and then she unliked it really quickly because she worked out it wasn't positive. That TikTok has 15K views. So she wants me to take that down. Well, the lawyer, actually, he it's not specific enough. So I'm sending it back to them saying, "You're gonna need to be more specific with what I've said. Um, if you want me to do something, like, it's a blanket, like, it's just basically take everything down." I'm like, "It's not all, like, if I say, you know, you did an income claim, that's not defaming because I've got the receipts, you know?" Yeah, so we'll see. Um, I was gonna say something else. What was it? Mm, oh, at the moment, as it is, I'm private on TikTok because my students keep looking at my TikTok. It's really weird. It's really weird. Actually, I don't think we have anti-slap in Australia. I'm not sure what it is. We may have something similar, but we don't have anti-slap as such. Yeah, I absolutely think it's to silence me because I think, oh, she'll have to be quiet now. I've got a solicitor. No, nah, it's free speech, and also it's It's in the public's interest to know something like this, and also it's just my opinion. But I think I'm gonna have to step up my responses to her now, and we might have to get in contact with some other media because guess who the first person I told about getting sued or getting threatened to get sued was Valangas. Uh, and the second person I told was the journalist who I've been working with. I sent him the letter. So that's going to be part of the story. Anyway, one of the students who has been looking at my TikTok, yeah, like the other day in class, they said something like, why don't you go and complain about it on TikTok? And I said, I don't talk about students on my TikTok. And she looked like she was showing somebody beside her about the TikTok. And I'm like, have you got my TikTok on your phone? And she was like, she didn't say anything. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so weird. Oh my God. That is so weird. Why would you have a teacher's TikTok? Oh my God. And I like really put it on like that is so embarrassing. And it actually worked on her. She was like, and this girl, we've had our differences. I was like, oh my God. And I actually had to pull back because she started getting a little bit upset about it. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, "Oh, sugar." And I said, "Hey, can you just I'd really appreciate it if you deleted it." And then I just left it. That's what I found is a really effective way. Hello now, Kita. Um, ooh, happy Nurses Week. We celebrate the International Teachers Day or whatever it is. Yeah, we usually get a ribbon to go on your shirt. It's great. Oh, that's great, Alexis. That's great. In Australia, we had a public holiday on Monday. It's called May Day, and it's a day where you like celebrate workers' rights. And so there's always a march with the union. So I went marching, and we were doing our chanting, and the person would go, "What do we want?" And the callback was safety and respect. When do we want it? Now, I tell you, we did not get that one right for half an hour of walking. We just always tripped up over it. What do we want? Safety. Like we all like it was quite funny. We all and then everybody would stuff it up and then we'd all laugh. Yeah, so that was fun. We got a free shirt. Yeah. So we're here. We're gonna look at body yaddy 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 yaddy. We have this is yep. When people try to silence anti-MLM content creators, it only makes them speak louder. Absolutely. And I am encouraging my international friends to make some videos about her because I'm pretty much the smallest creator amongst my circle of peoples. So I'm hoping that other people will start reporting on her. So see them, see how you go. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh look, my dad is a big union man, and I'm a union rep, and I believe we have the best union in Australia, in my opinion, and a lot of the other unions follow us. And at the moment, though, we're very close. We had our industrial action actually. It was cancelled and it was complicated. But yeah, yeah. So, body, oddy, 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 beach body. I'm sure some content warnings is going to be exercise. I don't know these reps at all. I've seen The girl with the dark hair, and this comes care of a wonderful person who keeps sharing these body reels and videos with me on Google. So if you ever want to send me anything, uh, I need to make sure I check the Echo uh, email because I've got like my personal email and then my Echo email, and sometimes I don't check the Echo one because my other one's just like logged on. So I appreciate people sending stuff to me, and I was like, "Oh, I've got to get those bloody body videos and go through them. The only time I've talked really about body is with the Clown Town and Autumn. I think that's it. Yeah. I watched a lot of the Snark Crew, like I heard, and I was watching before I was on stream here, I was watching Erin's stream from earlier with the body people. What's your niche? You know what my niche is? My niche is finding a group where they pronounce niche correctly. That's my niche. It's so annoying. Why do people do that? Uh, yeah, and it just reminded me that, the body lady who was running it said something about Ashley, and I'm like, "Oh, I wonder what Ashley, Molsted's doing these days," you know? Hmm. Yeah, August. It's so annoying. And I got this in the mail today. I'm so excited. It is it's a black and grey keffiyeh. I'm so excited. It's very nice. Got my little watermelon thingy on it. I love it. Ah, niche, please. Now I like it. Yeah, now I like it. Okay, you converted me. Yee. Yes, free Palestine. Uh, the my poster that I took to our march on Monday said, "Make classrooms safe again" on one side and "Free Palestine" on the other side. Yeah. Ooh, I can talk about her magic water on my channel on YouTube. This is not my channel. Name, I'm pretty new and have about 2,600 subs. That's great. Talk about problem health claims in social media. I'm in the US. Oh, that's excellent. I it I'll email you if you want to send me my emails on the account here. Oh, puppy's not here yet. I've been I've been trying to see. My dad thought last week that they were about 3 weeks away, so 2 weeks away now. And Mabel's definitely she's getting a bit bit toey, She's been looking like she's been sneaking off and nesting. But I've been trying to see if any of them kick because towards the end they do. They do start kicking. All right. So I let's see if we can do this. All right. I'm just going to move myself up a little bit. Oh, hang on, lady. Okay. All righty. Oh no, not that. We don't want that up. Oh. Thank goodness for DC. She helped me work this out. Alrighty. So, as I said, I don't know who these people, but I think they're high up. So I think they're multiple diamond, whatever their ranks are. I think most people know they. Awesome. Thanks, Ray. They sell Shakeology, and which is terrible. Go and watch DC's older videos for that if you've got the stomach for it, because she did not enjoy it. Oh no, she didn't. And exercise plans and oh no, they do have diets, don't they? Because Autumn's got her terrible is it 21-day fix, and Oh, yeah, and then they had the gut thingy. Ah, what was that? 1 week gut protocol? Oh, the gut protocol or something like that. Yeah, that's right. Oh, goodness me. Oh, you're from girl world. Yeah, we do love the, problematic people for sure. I've had some dead water today. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so they do have, very restrictive diets, and if anyone's seen Brianna Joule, she has tried some of the diets to see how, uh, what is it, like, user friendly they are, and she has not enjoyed them, you know? And she even did the Optavia diet, which I cannot even believe. But I think she might have had a better shot at that if she had better, food options because she got the food, like, externally just from somebody who is selling them randomly on, like, I think there's a market for them on eBay or something. There's, like, alternative you're not supposed to sell it, but obviously ex reps do. And so she had a bunch of this, like, same pasta and yeah. You could see her just getting more cross and cross every day because I can't imagine if you're used to nourishing your body with good food and then you go to this processed dusty food, I imagine it's bad. Um, and Hannah Alonso also did a really good video on the food, and she was I think she was only, like, 4 months pregnant when she was doing it, and she still was like, "This is, revolting." Question, are those C&D letters ramping up against anti-MLM content creators because it's becoming bigger movement, or has this been a thing since anti-MLM was created? It's been around. I think Jessie Lee sent Chelsea Cece Suarez a cease and desist, 3 years ago now, maybe less, and I think JJ got one from the Beach Babe Boss Babe ladies. The beach entrepreneurs or whatever, I think sent her one. Erin had the fake one. That was last year sometime. Um, and then Chelsea got her second. I don't know if it was her second one, but it was the second one she told everybody about, which was actually from Monate. Um, and I think Savannah might have also gotten a C&D from perhaps from Boo or maybe Paparazzi because she was covering them quite heavily back in the day. So they've always been around. No, I don't think she got a C&D from Erica. Mm. I think I think Chelsea has yeah, and Julie Anderson very recently. Um, I think Chelsea does have her cease and desist from Jessie Lee framed next to her plaque. I think that's what she has next to her thing. Yeah, Julie Anderson only just received a C&D from Nilo Life. I don't have money to get any advice at this point in time, so I'm just going to kick it back to them, and just say, "You need to be more specific. Tell me exactly what I've said." Like timestamp, which video, which social media, what are you saying exactly that I'm defaming her? What is the statement that you're saying? Because that's what you have to prove, and you have to prove. This is another one I've saved. PS. You have to prove that I've injured your reputation, right? Well, did Kylie just get a rank up? She sure did. So how have I injured your reputation? Okay, you ranked up in the time that I've been doing things on you, so I haven't hurt your reputation, sweetie. So I've got some things up my sleeve, and uh, I'm going to assume they think that I'm not very smart, you know, because I'm a little bit casual. I swear a lot, you know, and also never underestimate an MLM person to think that they are smarter than everybody because they think that their success as an MLMer is means they're good at life and they're really smart because they've managed to do what they've done in an MLM, but they're really not. Not all of some probably are, but they transfer it and it's just it's not transferable all the time. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah. Oh, look, if it comes to it, I'll do some fundraising. Um, I, you know, I don't have any assets either. So, you know, she can have my DVD collection. I threw out all the cases because they were bulky and when I was moving and just have the DVDs. I don't have a DVD player, so they're completely useless to me. But Kylie, let's talk. You can have my DVDs. All right. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. All right, sorry. We've been chatting too long. Eh, Yeah, 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 yeah. I might. I'll see what I can do with writing a letter. I have some ideas, but I think that they need to. Um, Honestly, I think that they need to be more specific. So yeah, I think I'm I'm a little bit cheekily happy because she's already had to spend money on this. Money her downline gave her, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alrighty, let's listen to what this lady has to say. Let me know if how the sound is, and because I can always turn it up. Are you gonna play, lady? Let's go. Why isn't it playing? We waited too long now. What? Oh God. Maybe I need to add it again. All right, hang on. Okay, we got it. She just said today is something. Fargo travel day, and I just want to crazy. And you feel overwhelmed. That feeling is a choice. Um, Feeling overwhelmed is a choice. Okay. Well, people with anxiety, there you go. Get over it. It's a choice. When you are feeling that way, this is me challenging you to stop everything and focus on yourself for even 5 minutes. Go into. Okay, sorry, I'll turn it up a bit. Yeah. I'm cured too. Go and give yourself 5 minutes to do. I mean, that it's good advice if you are feeling overwhelmed to give yourself 5 minutes, but why is it a challenge? That's just good advice, your room and do some stretching, some deep breaths. Maybe just take a quick walk around your block. What? If you have anxiety, what if you're stuck somewhere? What if you're at work? It's Not that easy. Is that a little bit louder, peoples, as well?
Over time, push play on a workout and just get into movement because you will feel so much better and come into whatever you just left with a new mindset and a new energy.
I don't think that exercise is going to work for everybody. It's a little bit ableist, if you ask me. Oh my goodness. Wow. I didn't realize that anxiety could affect your blood pressure like that. Wow. My goodness. That's crazy. No, you don't need meds. Just press press play on one of the Bodi sponsored workouts and you won't be anxious anymore. Woo! Um, yeah, like I when I go to get my most people know I'm on the opiate um treatment program. So I go and get a needle. Oh, I just changed to getting my needle at the chemist instead of the hospital. Oh, and in Australia, we call our pharmacies a chemist. I know that the chemist works in there, but we call it a chemist. The building is a chemist as well. It's really confusing. um, yeah, so I've started going there, but I used to get my blood pressure all the time, and when I lived out of town, I'd be always like booking it to try and get there on time, and my blood pressure was always high, and I'm like, I was stressed out that I was gonna be late. I'm sorry. Goodness me. Okay, let's keep going. I wonder how much worse this bloody is gonna get.
Um, I need to make these workouts a priority to keep myself sane. Let's just say that. Like, this 100% is therapy. And I
For you, for you.
let it be. Like, I am 100% fully present. I am focusing on each move. I'm focusing on that muscle mind connection. That's what this program is all about.
And that's what this video is all about, selling that program, obviously. I really don't like that you are using it to talk to people and make them think that about their anxiety, and that's how it's going to be. She does, yeah. If you are that aware that exercise is your therapy, then why not try therapy as an addition to say, like, oh, because I know, like, I am currently studying to get a Bachelor of Psychology, and I want to do art therapy because it doesn't need to be sitting down and talking like talk therapy. So it could be some sort of movement, but you can't do it by yourself. You really need to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing and saying and things like that. On Nail Keter, I was thinking, um, with Persephone, if anyone watched uh, Savannah's latest video? No, not the latest one. Was it the Lisa Frank one? Or was it? Oh no, I think it was one of her lives, and she was talking about Pippi. That's it. Pippi's name when Pippi got adopted. Her and the other person didn't know how to pronounce Persephone, and they called her Persephone, which is so cute. And so they called her Pippi instead. And she learnt later that it was Persephone, so it's so funny. Ah. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah. I was like, "Where did I hear that story?" That's what I was thinking. I'm like, "That's so," it's because why on earth would Persephone be spelt like that, you know?
also listening to the cues of the trainer. Like, this is also personal development. Like, when you listen to these trainers, it is personal development, and they're challenging you not only physically but mentally too. And now going in,
I'm pretty sure that they're not trained. They're barely trained to deliver the exercise programs. You know, Autumn always talks about not needing to update her things because it's all the same. You know.
to this day, I can give myself and my family the best version of me. We are leaving in like 3.5 hours, so it's go time. It is now time to use all these endorphins and all this energy and this mental clarity to make sure we do not forget anything. Like, we cannot risk forgetting any hockey equipment. Both boys are in a tournament this weekend. Waking up when the kids wake up and feeling that anxious, overwhelmed feeling of being rushed to not forget the things, rushed to get myself ready, rushed for Matthew to get ready, rushed to pack up both hockey bags, rushed to pack up clothes for the weekend, rushed to pack up snacks for the weekend, and get gas and all that crap. Like, we paused, we woke up early, we put ourselves first, and now we can tackle the rest of the day.
Wow. Is that so? You can say that our body helped me do that. That sounds really stressful. You know. Oh, I'm reading the chat at the moment. Oh, I know. The English language is absolutely ridiculous. I do like European languages because most things are pronounced the way they look. So, yeah, it just feels like this is going to come back to Body somehow.
With this is how I have learned through the last almost 9 years to handle situations like this, and this is how I cope with dealing, with all the things that we wear as moms, as far as hats. I put myself first, and life just works better. Long-winded explanation short. So
Did that sound like she puts herself first? I don't know. It sounded like all of those jobs involved someone else, you know?
you're a mom and you're like, how in the heck do people do all these things? How do they make life look so easy? It's because we choose to do the hard thing first and wake up early and push play on the workout. And from there,
Wow. That's how you did it? You pushed play on a workout. I don't think that is gonna work for everybody. Again, like, what if you have chronic pain or you are not completely mobile? Because even though they do provide a modified, version of the exercises mostly, I don't know that it's gonna suit everybody. Really? Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Hmm. Oh, there you go. You know, Murphy he does a cat thing at, like, just before bed, and we've got kind of like, um, a kitchen, and there's like a bit where he can go around, and he just does like zoomies around. And I'm like, "Dude, it's 1 a.m. We need to go to bed." He's, he's a loose cannon, old Murphy. Well, young Murphy, you know. Still, the boys are still not had a fight in like a month or so, and they're doing okay. I'm glad. Love it. Yeah, tiny tiny little legs. And, because they're, the long body, they do, the little, it's quite funny. Has never coincided with me having a camera, and I'm like, "I've gotta get that bloody filmed one day." It's so hilarious.
Will affect on your entire life. So that's the secret sauce of today. If you are interested in joining us in February, snagging this amazing opportunity and this getting started bundle with one of those $40 promo codes that I have, please reply February and I'll be in touch with details.
Oh, I don't know what this says. Hang on. Oh, where did I just put it? Whoops-a-daisy. I don't know where it where it went. Okay. That sounded really stressful. And I don't think the put the workout tape on is gonna work for everybody, but, alright, we'll go to our other person. So I've got a bunch from that lady, and I have some from this other person. We'll have a look. Just need to add it. See how much time we've got. So these are all kind of around about 3 or 4 minutes. Oh, we got a 5-minute one. Couple of 5-minute ones. All right, we'll do this one. Okay, so these are the 2 people that are going to be featured today. I think I have to do that. All right. Oh, no, hang on. Why does it change the monitor for me?
Workouts, the at-home workouts. And then I fell in love with the product.
All right. OBS, the thing that I have to do it in is kind of complicated. Okay. Why do we say you fall in love with a product? I just started. We have Liquid IV in Australia now. Okay. I love it. I've only tried one flavor because I don't need any other flavors. Strawberry Liquid IV is amazing. It's so good. It tastes like the best comparison I can come up with is strawberry Hubba Bubba, and I love it. So good. And I am not in love with it. I'm not in love with it. Oh, and see, my other thing that I was drinking was a peach hydrate, and I love peach flavor. That sounds amazing. Oh, we've only got passion fruit, lemon lime, and strawberry at the moment. So I'm crossing my fingers for some more variety of flavors. It's I just love it. I'm drinking like 1 Coke Zero a day now, and it's a small, really small can to go with to okay, to go with my pie. I don't really like lemon lime flavor as a rule. When you get your Skittles and you just have no there's only I basically try to find somebody who enjoys the lemon and orange flavors because not for me, not for me. Oh, right. Okay, let's see what this Bodi Oddy lady has to say.
Leg day is done, and I need to get on the treadmill. But I wanted to talk to you today about the perks of the job, perks of joining up and becoming a partner. Now, when I joined, I really just wanted the workouts, the at-home workouts, and then I fell in love with the products. So 5% off the discount of the products that I use every day, no brainer. And then
Oh, she said my favorite thing, no brainer. Yep. You need no brain. Like you need to shut down the part of your brain that makes you want to like, do the right thing. I don't I'd like to put this out to DC. I'll ask her in the DMs if she doesn't watch this. DC, would the products make you sign up? I think I know the answer to that, but I'll still put it out there. The other interesting thing about the other lady, I'm not if she tells us how long she's been in, the other one's been in 9 years. And you know that indicates she's probably very high up. So, yeah. See how long this lady's if she tells us.
then I decided to start sharing, and maybe I could make a couple bucks or something. And had my first client. And that perk of that joy in the fire in your gut of helping somebody else get started, that's a huge perk. So then I, kept kind of dabbling and trying and started acquiring.
But is that wise if you don't have any qualifications? Did they used to call the Beachbody? They did used to call them coaches, didn't they? And now they're partners, I think. It just feels a bit icky to say that a perk is helping somebody. I don't like it.
Client. Well, then I reached for a goal of a trip, and I earned a trip to Florida. So then going on the leaders retreat to Destin was like, whoa, this is really cool. This is something that I can work towards, going on trips and earning things like this. So my, writing down my vision of what I thought that I could earn and do became bigger. For a while there, we needed a fridge, and I'm like, I'm gonna, make sure that I can pay for that fridge. And
I also thought that she said something. I don't know. I don't know what she said. It might have been Florida, but I was about to say Delaware or something, like it's in Denton, Texas. Is that a place? Did I just make that up? Sorry if she just got a bit quiet on the video there, so I hope you can still hear it. Also, if it's jumping around, I don't know what's happening. Every time I press play, it kind of like has a little heart attack and then starts again. So
something it's just got bigger. I was just able to reach higher and strive higher for bigger things that I wanted. Yes, I want to go on other Success Club trips. So the community, when you are in a room with leaders like that, is crazy. It's like you want to level up because they believe in you. We instill belief in you that you can do it too. And that's the coolest thing about this business. Going on like Summit, I will not miss another Summit ever. Going to those events and listening to those top leaders who started at their kitchen table with their old computer and did it in pockets of day with busy family life and busy jobs. That's the way I started. I started at my kitchen.
yeah, I'm sure that's the way a lot of people started back in the day because people didn't know as much about MLMs as they now do. But it doesn't mean it's going to be successful. It's interesting that she said, I will never miss another summit. In other words, she missed a summit, right? I wonder who has made her feel like she can't miss another one. It was just interesting the way she phrased it, And that's good news to Carl, who's the CEO of Bodi, in case people don't know. Because I am sure that Summit is a big money earner for them. There's so much stuff they can sell. They bring out new stuff, and who's the first people to buy it? Oh, well, of course, it's the body wraps. Oh, have we got some new swag? God, Marina, I did a video. When did I put it out? Yesterday or the day before on Frequence, and Marina Simone was like, "Look at this swag. It's so good. It's the best swag I've ever seen." Like, I'm just gonna shit on my dad right now. And it's a cap with an F in like Times New Roman and a period. Like, come on. That's right. They will not admit that the market is oversaturated, especially Body. I mean, with Body, the other thing, their stock price is like it's tanked. That thing is never going back up, you know? Uh it's really interesting if you think about the mindset of the companies and the C-suite and those top reps back in the day. Just making hand over fist money, and to have it sort of like be dwindling off. And maybe that's what happened at Monate with, like the Erdenetters, the Monate owners or founders, they had an MLM already go bust in Venezuela, where they're originally from. And Senior Luis, like he had an MLM and he was in MLMs. And when he started his own, in Venezuela, it eventually went bust as well. And it just feels like they had overpromised with Stu based on the lawsuit. It honestly looked like they were ripping Stu off. And I can understand them being wanting a non-compete clause for Stu because people were loyal to Stu, you know? Hello, yes, you have a question. Go for it, random uploader. Yeah, so it's interesting to see as it goes down because you can see that there's so many people who have their hands in the cookie jar trying to get their cut. Like my dad had a bunch of people, family members getting a cut. Monate seems to do that. Amway, like all those top ones all have like some family dynasties. If you go back into the Sunday roast, our live show with the Clown Town and myself, Gus and I, we did stream about a month ago about some family dynasties. So, and we had Monate in there before we knew about the lawsuit. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna press play again and keep going.
Table. He's in bed. I might as well listen to see what they have about it. It's like we worked and we went home for the most part and went to the cabin. So it's like, why not listen to one of these trainings and see what it's all about? So those trips are just one thing that I love working towards. The summit trip, the events like the one that I went to last week, the lunch, brunch and learn, brunch and biz. Being in a room with other leaders and just hearing what they have to say, what they're doing on their business. Like, yes, I could implement that too. So those are some of the super cool things, the perks of this job. I wanted to share that with you. And there's a spot for you if you ever have any questions, if you want to try figure out how to fit it into your day. I love working with my clients and helping you figure out how to fit in your workouts because that's the top thing that everybody says when they talk to me. It's like, oh, I'm too busy to fit in a workout. I'm too busy to do that. I'm too busy to, cook healthy meals. And I love helping you figure that out, how to fit things. A time blocker really helps and figure.
How about just leave people alone? Hello. They did love Stuart, and I think he also had the charisma of chopped wood. But I think he was a big part of it. He really honestly was, and when he was when he left, I was like, "Ooh, there has to be something there," because he was so universally loved, and I mean, he was a ride or die for Monet. I think he would have stayed on had it not been as it was, but if you've watched Julie Joe's latest video, she has what's the name of that woman? It's not Mandy Sue, but is it another Mandy? I can't remember. But Julie Joe's latest video, The Huddle, like he was voluntired, or he he was gonna get fired if he didn't retire. Is that what I can't remember the term. It's some portmanteau, like, word. Um, yeah, I think the I went to have a look at Stuart's, Facebook after everything had happened, and he's got this big header with the Israeli flag and a lion, and I went, "Okay, I didn't think I could dislike Stuart more, but it's possible." I just think as far as trying to get somebody to fit in their workout and their friggin' healthy food cooking, yeah, good talking me. Um, leave people alone, and, you know, I don't think it ever occurs to these MLM people that some people are just telling you that to make you go away. I don't wanna talk to you, but I don't wanna be rude, so I'm gonna say something that is kinda like, a soft no.
You know, so you can earn that commission and go on those trips with me, because that's what I want. That's what I visualize, is bringing you along on these trips and just having fun and learning, sitting in a room that's leveled up more than we are, and learning together, growing, having fun, having a margarita, and just enjoying life, but helping others along the way. So hit me up if you have any questions. I'll put a link below. We have a partner mentorship coming up on the 20th.
Oh, okay, sorry, this is somebody else has sent me this, so and I can't really see. Look, they are not taking mentors on. They are not taking mentors on. It's like if there's 5 mentor spots, I'm sure if a 6th person asked about mentoring, there would be room for it, they'll take anyone. I can't see these because 'cause they're teeny tiny, I apologize, but, yeah, great. Mm. Okay, I apologize. That just I'm gonna have to turn it off because I don't wanna get demonetized or whatever. I apologize, I just pooped in my pants. I my last live stream that I did, I couldn't work out the sound, right? And so we had to do it a different way, and then afterwards, I was mucking around with the sound again, and it was the video with, Trent Kirby from Paparazzi, and the sound began working when he sneezed in the video. So all of a sudden, this sneeze was just right beside me. I jumped out of my chair and I was just like, I thought he was in the room with me. I'm like, how did he find me from America? I was just, you guys, I crapped myself. It was so frightening. I was like, what? It was quite funny. Okay, let's go to all right, we'll go to our lady. This one is titled Body Hun yells at us for time of off. Social media promotes energize and income claims like car payments. I appreciate the person who shared this with me for the titles because they definitely helped me. Okay, hang on, lady. Just slow down. This I've got a bunch of videos from that lady, and she's always like post workout. So it may not be very flattering, and she looks like she's a lovely looking lady. So I'm not trying to, like show her constantly looking sweaty and tired. That's just I think that's her niche is post workout chat, Do do do. All right. Tell me if the sound is okay, and we're gonna go. This one is 3 minutes long.
Because I started 6 weeks after Tucker was born. Anyways, people are always like, how do you get it done? Seems like you're super mom, you do it all. I'm not. I am definitely not. I most of the time am winning ugly, and but
I haven't heard of that term before. Winning ugly. Is that like you're still getting by, but it's a mess on the way? I'm kind of interpreting that. And she said under her breath there, not something I'm necessarily proud of. It's like a win is a win. A win is a win.
there is something to be said that when I take the time and make the time, because we all have the time. I don't want to hear that I don't have time, because you do. Check your screen time and how much time you spend on social media, and then tell me that you don't have time.
How about we're adults and don't tell me how to spend my time? Also, it's very privileged to say we all have time when you do this full time, probably, because you have a team in your downline who's working for you. It's really easy to have that extra time to work out.
Anyways, it is putting myself for 30 minutes down here, and this is my lifeline. I don't like coffee. I know, weird, whatever. It's not me. It smells amazing, and the taste is like not as amazing.
I'm not here for the coffee hate. Thank you very much. She's taking Energize. No one says that you have to drink coffee. It's just that your Energizer is a proprietary blend, and you don't know exactly how much of anything is in it. So it's not clean energy or anything like that. And you could just take a pre-workout or creatine, like bananas are good for energy too. Like no one's saying you have to drink coffee, but your Energize isn't exactly the answer either.
Everything comes from here. It's 100 milligrams. It's slow releasing, so you don't have those crazy jitters. There's not a sugar crash later. And combine the two together, a little workout, a little clean energy boost, and you can just get your
Clean is a marketing term. It's not quantifiable or qualifiable. Doesn't mean anything.
stuff done. Today we got bagels, but in my stories, I gotta share with you my biggest accomplishments in this business. I'm just going to share a few slides. It's exactly what I posted in the sneak peek, so some of this might be repeat information for some of you. And obviously, Just ebbs and flows. So it's gonna start from 2020, and that's when I fully ripped the band-aid and was like, let's do this. I'll explain why.
Is it because of COVID? Because you didn't have any other option? And because you had a bunch of people above you saying, now's the time to take advantage of everybody because they're all sitting at home waiting for some opportunity to make money. Is that what? Is that why? We'll see, shall we? I don't know if we've got the actual slides. If we do, I'll try and make it bigger, hey?
And then it will gradually lead up to what it is doing for me now and accomplishments that I feel really proud of as of more recent.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to make this bigger. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to. Okay. The first big win was during the pandemic. Matt wasn't considered an essential worker, so he was home for 2 to 5 months. He is the breadwinner, and we were living in fear of the unknown. I knew I had this opportunity at my fingertips, so I decided to put my head down and put in effort as if she missed a word. As if it were a full-time job or versus just part-time. I don't know what that little bit says. I can't. God, I cannot see that. Hang on. Why don't we put our glasses on, Tish? All right. I'll see if I can I remember waking up one Thursday morning back in payday, checking my back office and being taken aback. I had earned enough to make our car payment that month. Then I did it again the next month, the next, and became of my and because of my consistent effort, we paid off a handful of months early. Great. By scamming people during the pandemic. Oh, I know. Then I set the bar higher. Hello, William, by the way. Hang on, I need to move my mic so that I can actually. Then I set the bar higher and made it a goal to match my earnings to our truck payment. You know, were you really doing? Were you really worried during the pandemic about your money problems? Because it looks like you had 2 cars. So how bad off were you during the pandemic? So many of these Huns, like the top at Monate, all tell stories like they were living beyond their means and they became more aggressive with their MLM business because they needed to pay for organic groceries or whatever, you know. Okay. The feeling of sending my husband screenshots each month of my earnings, matching those payments as a man, homeschooling her, as a mom, not a man, as a mom, homeschooling her kids and doing this in the pockets of her day is something I will never forget. And it motivates me to keep showing up in the mess we call life. We were able to pay off the truck a few months early as well. You don't like pockets of time. I mean, I suppose homeschooling isn't like exactly like a job. You have better location freedom, I suppose. Hang on, sorry, I'll make this a little bit smaller. What would your household feel like if you no longer had 1 or 2 monthly car payments because you chose to prioritize your health? Oh, I'm sorry, what? That's not prioritizing your health. You can't promise that, like, seriously. And that's an interesting way to phrase it. What would your household feel like? That honestly feels a little bit manipulative to word it like that. Keep going. Now, when it gets really now we're sorry, everyone, hang on, I need to make it bigger again. Now it gets really fun. Paying for travel all last year as a stay-at-home mom, work trips are jetting off to the grocery store or Target, right? Following the daily vitals consistently, and I'm imagining that that's their DMO, daily method of operation or whatever. I was able to fund a solo trip to goddamn Denton. Is that really Denton? I was literally joking about Denton, Texas before. Destin? For 1 liter. Is it? Oh god. I don't know what it is. Destin for our leaders retreat. Then solo to San Antonio for our annual summit. Next, a family trip to DC, another solo trip back to Florida, and lastly, pay for half of our family to fly to San Francisco in the fall. In the fall, not in the fall. Jeez. Oh, sorry, hang on. I'm going to take that face away. I'll go back through and blur that. Sorry, I did not mean to have the children in there. And my lovely person who downloaded it did attempt to get rid of the children, but it was just delayed. I don't know why it didn't do that, but all right. We've only got through like 3 videos because you keep having a chat. That's what it's all about, though, isn't it? Live, getting live, being live. All right, we're going back to our other friend. Body Hun unboxes. Body Hun talk about space. All right, this one's we'll probably have some trigger warnings for mental health things. All right. Thank you for your patience in waiting. Just trying to get it lined up right. Okay. All right, let's go.
Sunshine. Really does count. But one, but love it. This is it was at Costco and I got it on sale and it's brush roll, but the bottom swivels. And it's awesome. I love it. It's super light too. I have it next door that is and kind of hurts my wrist a little bit. That's what happens when you get to be in your 50s, right? But anyways, I wanted to talk to you about my success partner, Kate. This morning we're running our Emerald training group for our gals together. And so she sent this message and she's like, I'm sorry, I wasn't in a very good headspace yesterday. You know, it just wasn't a great day, you know, kind of blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, I could have sent blah, 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 because there's actually more to it than that. So she said she was up on the scale. and we're doing the same program, and it's not particularly a weight loss program. It's a strength building program and can be utilized as a weight loss program if you do the steady state cardio. I believe it's 3 to 4 times a week, and then watching nutrition. So
That sounds like I don't know. You should have a personal trainer to be going through it, maybe a dietitian, and it also sounds like they haven't given you the warning. If it's a strength training thing, muscle weighs more than fat. So if you're building muscle, then the scale might go up. But why would that affect her mood so greatly? You know? I am an Aussie. You're correct. Does this help? No, Cleo. Does that help?
I sent her a text back and said, I felt the same exact way. We were both up on the scale yesterday and we let it mess with our head. I weigh myself every single day because I like to know what I did yesterday and try to make those changes the next day. And so
I don't think that's healthy. That sounds really like it sounds very like disordered, you know? Oh, did she get quiet again? Sorry. Maybe I think I can turn it up on the thing. It's cut. This one is cutting in and out, but she just said that she weighs herself every day because she wants to see what she did the day before. But do you know what? Your body isn't built like that. Your body can hang on to water for different reasons and it can just fluctuate. And if you're a woman or person with a uterus and you've still got those systems coming and going, it can actually, mess with your weight. Absolutely. And it's just concerning that changing the scale is such a momentous thing to her. And it's like, it's kind of sad. I'll see if I can make it a bit louder, hey.
go by what necessarily was what you had for dinner. It's just a combination of things. And it's so true. It's like get out of that, let it sink in your head, get in your headspace, and then move on. So I went live in my challenge group to let them know, yes, you're going to get in your head, but that's what this group is for. The accountability is there for us to help you get out of your head the next day.
She said, just in case you missed it, if it's too soft, she said that she tells, tells the group, oh, that's what we're here for. Like, if you do get stuck in your head, we're going to get you out of there. Well, how are you going to do that? You just admitted yourself that you got in your own head. How are you equipped to turn that around? And it doesn't sound like I said, I think that's a really ineffective way of measuring your progress. So I would not be encouraging people to even weigh themselves like that every day. Measurements are always going to be more accurate with what's happening. Or if you go and get a body fat analysis, ask Kevin Tinter. He loves his body fat analysis thing. He brags about having the same body fat analysis as when he was in high school. Yeah, exactly. You can stick to your eating plan and exercise and still see your weight go up the next day. Absolutely. And if you have been on one of these restrictive diets, especially one that is heavily restricted like Optavia, that's 800 calories, you break your metabolism basically because your body is so desperate for nutrients and energy that when you eat more, it stores it way more because it's been in a constant state of malnutrition and it's going, oh, we need to hang on to that because this person keeps starving us. And you can be a couple of like 50 calories over and you will put on weight because of how broken your metabolism is. And that's why I know that it's a really long video, the Optavia one. Good numbers. I don't know how I'm pulling them because it's such a long video. But Gina Eccles from Optavia, like she said, oh, you can see when somebody's gone off plan, and it was just so freaking nasty. Like she's basically saying, oh, you got fat. Like it's so gross, and Jessie Lee did it about Erin, and it's like, yeah, you actually have to put on weight again and get your body functioning again to lose it if you want to or whatever. But also, how much somebody weighs or what their body looks like is none of anyone's fucking business.
Yes, we're all going to have days where we fall back and take, what is it, like 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. But that's what happens now. I was also in a bad headspace yesterday because I was reaching for a goal. I wanted a goal. I didn't push hard enough for it. And so I was thinking this morning, I was so bummed last night that I knew I wasn't going to reach it. And I'm like, you didn't work for it. You didn't push for it. So now it's like those big goals that I want. I know I need to become the person that I want to be. So I need to work on that. I've read enough personal development that you need to work on that first to be that person. I want that next advancement in our company, that next promotion, and the next one. Those are the two next that I want this year. I actually stepped outside. February. It's February. But anyways, I know what I need to do. I just need to do it, and I need to do it in the morning. And I've learned that more and more since I took this course. I'm taking this course, this mentorship, and have these leaders helping me that I need to do it in the morning. And so if I don't do my vital behaviors in the morning for the business and working on myself, that it won't happen, and then I won't reach those goals. So I need to, it's a matter of I need to eat healthier. I need to get my rest. I need to drink.
I'm going to guess that she already eats healthy. Like, and what is she trying to do? She does not look bad. Like, she might not see what we see, and that can happen. Absolutely. Body dysmorphia is definitely alive and well. Doug Wood, I see a shrink. God can't help you with that. Yeah, it just, I don't know if this is the best advice to do that. I cannot do things in the morning. Like, get away from me. I would like to sleep in, thank you. I think that I would never have any sick days if I didn't like have to wake up so early. See a dentist, me or her? I can't see her teeth. I do need to see a dentist. It's true. But I'm trying to get a car, so educate your body, right? How do you do that? Tell us, beta soy boy. How do you educate your body? Seems like you might be really smart, Are you a personal trainer? Okay, I'm gonna press play while beta soy boy thinks about that.
Working on myself will lead to, business actions as well. So just kind of making a little rant here, but I have big goals. I have goals for those advancements, the promotions, and I have goals to bring my team to Summit. I have goals to go to events with my team and show them how this business can change their lives. I never know where it cuts me off. Okay. So I know that I want to show these ladies that they can have the success in this business as well. They will see the success from the trainings at Summit and at these events that we go to, the top leaders of the company and the leaders on our team who are top leaders as well. So those are big goals of mine coming up for this year. And I just wanted to share that because it's possible. I know it's possible. You just need to work on becoming the person who you want to be along the way. So that's what I'm working on. All right, hold me accountable to it.
That sounds like it sounds like a lot. Like it sounds pretty stressful.
But I also wanted to share that today in the body world, it is payday. And that's always so exciting because there are women who are making house payments. There are women who are, just getting a little paycheck each week. And you can share, you can try to grow like I am. You can try to grow leaders on my team are, or you can share an energized link. Like everybody shares Amazon links, right? You could share an energized link and get a commission off of that. Just make, you can make $20 a month. You can make $50 a month. You can try to pay for your groceries for the month.
Yeah, how many people are doing that? Not many, if any. There's a song that has that in it. I don't think many people are making their house payments with the Bodi payment. I haven't looked at their income disclosure statement ever, I don't think. But I'm going to make the assumption that it's very much like all the others.
There's so many options that I love that you can do this every day and work towards what you like. If you want any information, I'll put a link below. I'm always here. DM me with any questions. See you later.
Because I'm just used to her. Yeah, they do make it sound really easy to make money, and it's like the up to beer thing where it's like, just keep asking, just keep asking, and that's where I cannot understand how a magic can. It's such a hard sell to sell $5,000 water machine, a $5,000 water machine, and I cannot believe that they managed to sell these 16 grand packs, you know? But the lovely Kylie X Stevenson, who's a public figure, so I'm allowed to talk about her, uh, she shows them her bank account. Look at my bank account. I got 100 grand last month. So you'd pay it off really quickly. Think of all the things, if you've watched my videos about Kylie, think of all the things she's said herself about earning 50 grand, 35 grand, etc., etc. That's in front of everybody. Imagine what she says behind the scenes, and what she shows them. Oh, have I heard the Tom Cardy song Inspirational? No, I have not. Because I was off TikTok for a bit there. I'll have to check it out. I've been missing out on what's hot and what's not in the music. Oh, actually, TikTok doesn't have. It changed their music permissions, and now you can't use mainstream music. It was really. I wonder why they did that. Yeah. Good luck, America, with TikTok being banned. It's so silly. Why are we banning TikTok? It's so silly. But not Meta. Nothing with Meta. Or Twitter. Ooh, I think I know Tom Cardy. I think I know him. Yeah. I just it's like sounding familiar, you know. All right. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there, peoples. Nice little Thursday live. I'm going to try and make it a habit. but not this early. It'll definitely be later in the future because this is so we have like teacher meetings in like once a week after school, and Thursday is the day of our meetings, but Thursday's also our late night shopping. In this town, they call it late night. It's real original, I know. Uh, yeah, so it's a nice night, and sometimes my clown townies are up. Ah, nice. Now, Kita, I'll sometimes be going to bed as like some of my anti-MLM people are waking up. I'll often be messaging Erin, and she's just woken up, and I'm about to go to bed. Yeah, I definitely catch that. Yeah. Oh, yay, Lisa, you did stay awake. That's great. Yay. Yeah, so no roasting this Sunday. I in the video that I just did about Optavia, Gina was recommending watching a Zoom with Doug and Becca Tinta and a couple of other people, and I've got that video. So I might watch that. I've got another Enagic video that I'd like to do just to do that. What else? I don't know. Gus and I are talking about doing a little side gig where we look at tattoo fails. I'm very excited about it, and we are going to tape podcast on the weekend. We were trying to do it on Sunday, but oh no, I don't think we'll be able to do it. They've gone away, I think. Yeah, Gus and Val both fell asleep, which is understandable because Val just got back from a big holiday. So they were tired. Yeah. Yeah, so more content coming at you. And yeah, I'll see you around on the YouTubes. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for keeping me company. And hopefully soon we'll have some little puppies to get fall in love with. All right. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye. Press the button. Press the button, Tish.